Today I'm going to be explaining how you can sign high quality B2B clients using Twitter content. A lot of people say things like Twitter is dead or you need a massive following to make money, but that's just not true. And I know this because in the past 4 months, I've generated my clients over $500,000 purely from Twitter content. There have been times where we've booked 30 to 60 plus sales calls just through single long form posts, which have in turn made my clients anywhere from 10K to 50K per post. It sounds too good to be true, but in this video, I'm gonna break down the exact two-step system I use to get these results for myself and my clients so you can implement it and potentially see those results for yourself. Let's get right into it. As I just said, this is a two-step system. The first step is to build your audience with viral content. The second step is to convert that audience with authority content. The main problem is most people on Twitter do one or the other. They either post viral content that doesn't convert or they post valuable content that nobody sees. Both of these strategies fail on their own because number one, if you only post viral content, you'll get likes and impressions, but no clients. And if you only post authority content, you demonstrate your expertise to nobody. Doing both simultaneously is the only system that consistently works. Viral content gets you views, likes, impressions, and leads, and the authority content is what actually helps convert those leads into ready-to-buy prospects. If you mess up either of these steps, you'll end up signing nobody. So let me explain to you how you can execute each step flawlessly. Step number one is viral tweets. This type of content should appeal to a wide audience and not just your niche. Here are the types of content that are going viral right now and will continue to go viral in 2026. Off-the-cuff thoughts, controversial takes, and rage bait. Post whatever pops into your head because people love unfiltered thoughts. And when it's a controversial thought, you will get tons of views. Now, let me give you some examples. So I keep talking about this guy because I just love his tweets, but this is Billy and Nate, aka Nate Anslick. He made an amazing rage bait post here. 9-to-5 friend. Must be nice working from bed. Yeah, it is nice making your yearly salary every week from bed in Medellin with someone's daughter. Co-partner. This tweet got 1,000 likes because people just loved the rage bait. Some of the people were genuinely pissed off and commented just to tell Nate off, but another few actually respected Nate for that take, and he ended up getting a ton of followers just from this one tweet. So next, this is Alex Landings, aka Alex Growth. This is one of my clients, and we wrote this tweet. I'm 15 and I just got wired $1 million to manage a client's clipping campaign. Ask me anything. The reason this works so well as a viral post is because it's so unexpected. He's a 15-year-old who got $1 million to manage a client's clipping campaign. What the fuck? And then we end with the Ask Me Anything, which opens the conversation. Now people are going to comment, they're going to ask him questions, and from there he gets more leads and more people interested in him and his offer. So this is a great way to mix a viral tweet with something that shows off your authority. It's also just purely unbelievable. How would a 50-year-old get wired $1 million? And that's why they go to the comments, that's why they comment, that's why they ask questions, and that's why this post got nearly 300,000 views. Next, we have one of my posts. I said 10K a month is genuinely a psyop. That's 120,000 a year. Do you understand how small of a number that is? This post, at the time of taking the screenshot, got around 11.6 million views, but right now I think it's sitting around 15 million if I'm not wrong. Now, of course, not a lot of people are making 10K a month. Not a lot of people are making 120K a year. 90% of people aren't even making 5K a month. So this post pissed a lot of people off. But the most important thing is they got traction to my brand and to my offer. So most people fail at this step because they just overthink. The tweets I broke down, they aren't perfect, but they're authentic and they're attention grabbing. If you do this right, you should get a lot of impressions. And most of these impressions will be people who are unqualified from your offer. Less than 1% of the people who see your tweets will actually be buyers. So to turn those impressions from qualified buyers into cash, you need to post authority content. Now, let me explain how to do that. Step number 2 is authority content. To sign clients for your new audience, you need to post content that demonstrates your authority and your expertise. This type of content should go over your unique mechanism and target people who actually need your offer. So here are a few types of authority content that you need to post. The first thing is client results with specific numbers. Go into your client case studies. Go into detail on what you did. Go into how much money they generated and how long it took. Doing that builds trust and it shows people that you actually know what the fuck you're doing. Next is in-depth breakdowns of your process. Now, I love writing these posts for myself and my clients because just knowing your own system, knowing that you have an SOP that you can replicate across multiple different clients, and it's something that you can share and something tangible that people can grab onto is so important for your brand. Because if you have a process that you share or a part of the process that you document on your Twitter, people will trust you and they will believe you. Because right now it's all about unique mechanisms. Next is free value. That can be giveaways, frameworks, or guides, just things that give value and solve problems for your audience. And finally, unique insights about your industry. If there is a take in your industry that you don't agree with, or you feel like people are saying something too much, you can just challenge this. You can be like, hey, this is not true. This has not been true for any of my clients or myself. So let me break down why this isn't true and what I believe instead, and why what I believe is right. Because across multiple industries like e-commerce, software, or marketing, there are all these beliefs and takes that just aren't true. If you can combat these and come off with your own opinion, people will believe you more and they will trust you. So let me give you some examples. Once again, with my client Alex Growth, we said, okay, interesting discovery. If 17 creators post identical content within 3 minutes, the algorithm thinks it's breaking news, pushes everything to trending. I've tested this 32 times with a few in-house ghost creators, always works. Manufacturing news is better than reporting news. So this post goes over the unique mechanism of how Alex gets his content to go on the trending page. It's very simple. We're just sharing a discovery. Literally in the hook, we just said, okay, interesting discovery. People are attached to that. They see the value and they're interested. I kid you not, I believe we booked around 80 sales calls from this one post. And as you can see, it did very, very well. It got 300,000 views, which by the way is super unlikely for an authority post. They usually do not do that well. But because of the way that this was structured and the way that I phrased it, it performed very, very well. And we ended up making a ton of money from this one tweet. And here's another one of my tweets. I helped Dylan Ecom take over Ecom Twitter. 3,000 followers in 50 days, 700k views in 12 weeks, and multiple 6 to 7 figure inbounds. We did this 100% organically with viral tweets and a banger content funnel. This was the strategy we used. Steal this for yourself. And then it's a thread, so you can just go down and see the different points, and then it's just more value all across. As you can see in the screenshot there as well, it's just proof, it's stats, it's numbers, stuff that will actually convert my audience into buyers. Tweets like this show your audience that you, number one, have systems that have made money for other people. Number two, you understand those systems on a deeper level, and you understand your clients' needs. Over time, as your ideal prospect sees more of these tweets, they'll become much more likely to book a call with you. So to recap, this system is the only way to consistently sign clients from Twitter. Number one, post viral content to build and grow your audience. Then step number two is to post authority content to convert that audience into clients. If you do both simultaneously, I guarantee you will sign clients from Twitter effortlessly. But doing this yourself can be hard. So if you want me to run your Twitter content operations so you can see results like this without writing a single tweet yourself, click the link below to book a call. It'll be the first link below. And if you found this video helpful, subscribe. I'm posting valuable content like this every single week. All right, take care.